Does celebrating the LGBTQ Pride matters? Well, I'm going to tell you 5 impeccable reasons why it matters to me and why it should also matter to you. Coming up. Hey guys, what's up? Josh here and welcome back to my channel. So I am a mental health advocate and I upload weekly mental health and psychology contents. And if you find this channel interesting, consider hitting the subscribe button below. If you've come across more rainbows than usual in the past few weeks, well, there's a good reason about it. June is internationally recognized as the LGBTQ Pride Month, where LGBT groups celebrate with parades with bedazzled colorful memorabilia and gathers for a specific purpose. Well, truthfully, this is going to be my first ever celebration of Pride Month. And to be honest, I've never been into any Pride celebrations in the past few years because I've been very private with my sexuality and how I view myself as a person. And the reason that I actually refrained from attending several Pride celebrations in the past few years, because I've been really scared. I've been really scared to be discriminated and to be rejected for knowing who I am as a person. But right now, since I've been seeing a lot of support and I've been seeing a lot of posts on how people live their lives and the way they wanted it to be lived, I've had this courageous and very upbringing motivation to myself that I need to be true to myself. So now that I am an open bisexual male, I am actually very positive in making this content and I wanted to show my support to the LGBTQ community. So for those people who misheard things, yes, I am bisexual. And when we say bisexual, I am into both genders sexually. I am attracted to both male and female. It depends on the situation. And some people might be actually saying that being a bisexual is a phase going into the gay ghetto. But to be honest, I've been into this kind of phase for the very long time. I have some girlfriends along the way. I have boyfriends also along the way. And continuously, I was being attracted to both genders, to be honest. And it's not a spectrum wherein it goes up and down, but it's actually dependent on who comes along the way. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be flexible. It's a good thing to be versatile on the things that you're doing here in the world. And becoming a bisexual is actually a real pleasure for me because I get to know a lot of people because of this. I'm not just limited into adversing into one gender, but I've been adversing into both. And also, just to share with you, when some of my friends have known my sexuality, I've been receiving a lot of mixed feedback coming in from them. And some of them are saying, baguhin mo yan, kaya mong baguhin yan kasi lalaki ka naman talaga before, like nagkaroon ka ng girlfriend, stuff like that. So, you'll do good on actually changing your sexuality. And for me, I can't say that I can change it in an instant because that's not how it works. And becoming a gay, bisexual, transgender, a lesbian, you did not pick it up along the way. At the end of the day, we woke up that we are having feelings like this. And for us, it's not weird. It's not some people would call na sakit ito sa utak or something, but it's not. It's actually just preferences. It's just a preference that we're in, like me, like I'm into both genders. It's just that. But I'm very happy. I am very glad that aside from me, I've been seeing also a lot of my friends, a lot of people who are actually sharing their experiences over social media and sharing that being part of the LGBTQ community has a lot of positive notion to the world. And also, we are doing this vlog because I want to spread an awareness on why LGBTQ people is actually celebrating Pride Month. And there is a lot of underlying reasons about it. It's not just about the colorful flags that is being circled around the streets, or it's not about parades or shows or drag queens sashaying the runway. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to tell you 5 impeccable reasons why Pride matters to me and why it should also matter to you. So number 1 reason is because Pride instills confidence to the LGBTQ youth. Celebrating Pride and the events that surrounds it is a great opportunity to support the next generation of LGBTQ youth. By providing a safe place for them to express themselves is already a good notion that we are doing the right thing to inspire them, to motivate them to be who they are. And because as we see, many gay kids actually grew up not being accepted by their own family. And just to share with you my own experience, lumaki ako then coming in from a very conservative Christian family. And from that standpoint, I haven't been, or hindi ko nalaman kung ano ba yung full potential ng isang pagiging bakla at pagiging isang tomboy. Ang tanging narinig ko lamang is yung mga negative side ng pagiging isang bakla at pagiging tomboy. And from that actually embedded in my brain that it's very scary to be gay and to be lesbian in this country because there's a lot of discrimination happening. So coming in from that own experience, as I grew up, I realized that it's not true because when you unlock your full potential as part of this community, you have a lot of things to offer in the world actually. So if you're a teenager and if you were scared, kung natatakot ka to accept who you are, just know that there are a lot of people who is supporting you. There are a lot of strangers who are supporting you. Kahit marami man coming in from your family or friends na hindi ka tanggap as who you are, but lagi mong iisipin na ang mundo is open for you. Tatanggapin ka at yayakapin ka ng mundo for who you are. Just do things that are positive, that is good deed to other people. Then that's it. You're offering and you're representing the LGBTQ community in a very positive way. Number 2 reason is Pride recognizes LGBTQ's history and progress. History has long been portrayed as a series of great men taking action to shape the world we currently live in. So, as part of this community, hindi dapat natin kalimutan kung ano yung in-offer ng naunang generation sa atin. So, having a whole month dedicated for this specific Pride is a good opportunity for us to thank them because we're able to live in an open and free community that we are somehow being able to express ourselves freely to other people. And we should always remember that Pride should not be existing kung yung mga rights natin is nabibigay ng tama sa atin. If our rights are being repressed, then we repel from it, then we fight for it. Kung nabibigay naman sa atin ito, of course, we will not do anything but just to live with it. But unfortunately, with the LGBTQ community, some of our rights are being taken away from us. So we need to fight, we need to get our rights because it's a basic human necessity for us to live, to get that rights that actually belongs to us. Number 3 reason is Pride is an avenue to break stereotypes and stigma. So I have a question. So how often do you see gay families or lesbian families roaming around the park or having a family dinner on a specific mall here in the Philippines? Well, from my personal perspective and the 22 years that I've been living in this world, so here in the Philippines, I haven't been seeing a specific family doing this. But what's actually positive with this Pride celebration is that I've been seeing a lot of posts in the internet that there are families actually really existing here in the Philippines who are both male parents and female parents, and it's fascinating to see these people show up in a specific event like this. For some people, they might see this as a public debauchery or a flagrant secularism, but for LGBTQ people, it should be celebrated because it's very rarely to see specific families like this, but in Western countries, it's really existing. And it's indeed a lot of fun coming in from the different festivals and parties that is actually happening from those parades. And it just shows that this specific Pride is for everyone. And the main purpose of this is to celebrate the incredible diversity that is actually happening right now in the world. Number 4 reason is Pride allows us to celebrate our sexual and gender identities in public. And as we can see, despite the slow progress, many Filipinos are not really into same-sex PDA or for public display of affection. And aside from that, I've been seeing a lot of polls and researches in the internet that many Filipinos could be okay with same-sex marriage. But though they are okay with that, they are not okay with same-sex PDA. They are not okay with 2 men holding their hands or 2 women who are kissing in public. So they are not really okay with that. But the thing is, it's actually normal for people to express their love for a specific person. And to show your love, you need to show affection. And what's good in this Pride March is because I've been seeing a lot of couples in the internet who is, some of them, yung iba sa kanila is umaamin na sa kanilang parents that they have a boyfriend, that they have a girlfriend. And I'm really fascinated because I've never seen a bunch of crowd who is comfortable hugging their partners, kissing their loved ones, and it's really good to see them express their love, especially on a specific and a very special event like that, because you know that you are not being judged by a lot of people. Unlike on a normal day wherein you would, maybe if you would hold hands in the public jeepney or in the FX or in the LRT or MRT, and then you'll be seeing people who are making faces, who are giving a very, very bad reaction in front of your face, and it's not good. I myself have experienced those, and it's not a good feeling actually to be rejected or to be shown a negative thing for just showing your love to a specific person. And basically, this large-scale pride is actually a safe place for LGBT people to show their affection for the people they love without worrying about judgment. Number 5 reason is pride reminds us that we still have a long way to go. So as a bisexual, as part of the LGBTQ community, mahaba pa yung tatahakin nating daan towards our success from coming in from this community. And here in the Philippines, we're actually experiencing a very slow pace of progress in terms of submitting laws, submitting policies for the LGBTQ community. So one great example of this is the SOGI bill or the SOGI bill or the anti-discrimination bill, which was first filed by the late Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago last 2000, and unfortunately it was rejected several times in the Senate. But good thing is that right now it was refiled in the 18th Congress by Senator Risa Hontiveros, and as per checking in the internet, the government or the Senate was already tagged this bill or certified this bill as urgent. But still, these are one of those bills who are experiencing a very slow pace in terms of becoming an actual law. So coming in from that, talagang mahaba pa yung tatahakin natin for that specific anti-discrimination bill only. So what more pa for same-sex marriage and other rights that we need as part of this community. But don't worry, as part of this community, we still have a lot to offer. And because of these movements, because of this pride celebrations, this gives us hope that fairness among life will still prevail. And basically, that wraps up our 5 reasons why we should celebrate Pride this June. And before I end this video, I would like to ask you guys to comment down below if you have specific reasons why Pride really matters to you as a person and why we should celebrate LGBTQ Pride in the world. And another thing is that, what does it mean to become an ally to you, an LGBTQ ally? So to become an LGBTQ ally, it doesn't mean that you need to be lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender or trans woman. What it needs to be is that though you may be straight as a person, but the thing is you're supporting or tolerating and accepting this specific movement for a greater good. And so thank you guys for watching this video, and if you are an ally or part of the LGBTQ community, please be sure to subscribe down and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated in my future contents. And I'll be seeing you guys around, and then I'll be uploading more and more mental health contents. And if you are being inspired about these things, about these videos, please comment down below and please share all of my videos to your friends and families, okay? So thank you and bye-bye.